Now you got to hold that?
I guess.
Jeez. All right. Well, hello everybody. My name's Tony Pellegrino, and this is Tech Talk. Tech Talk is something we do live every Wednesday, and whether you like it or not, you get to listen to me. No, seriously, I'm super stoked that all of you join me to talk about our favorite thing to do, Jeeps, driving them, building them, whatever related to Jeeps. And this is something that we do at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time every Wednesday. So, yeah, if you haven't already figured that out and set your notifications, then please do. All right.
No, I'm not doing my nails. I said Jenny's supposed to be doing her nails.
Oh,
no,
geez.
I'm trying to figure this out. And it's like, you have to hold the phone this way
Yeah,
for it to work on this
these
platform.
platforms, man.
And this way on this platform.
It's ridiculous.
The mic is off? Okay, hold on. Why does it do that?
Yeah, why does it do that?
Oh my
What do you
God.
gotta unplug it and then replug it?
Oh
Oh,
my
geez, don't do
God.
that. Don't do that.
Oh god. Okay, can you hear? On both?
Or do you just have to replug the mic now? Like it is the mic a secondary thing that has to happen?
Can you hear now? Good lord. What a mess.
Going live is not easy. I
Yeah,
apologize,
on two
especially on two
platforms.
platforms.
Forgive us. Okay, Matt says got you guys loud and clear on YouTube.
Okay.
Okay, now sounds on Facebook too.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining us. We are coming to you live. This is what we use as a staging area for the Rubicon Trail. And we're up here to run Jeepers Jamboree, which is totally different than Jeep Jamboree. Jeepers Jamboree is like an adult VIP kind of a experience where they cook you breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You just need to haul in your camping gear and a good attitude, and you are going to have a great time. So we use the ice house. They've got a whole campground and everything here, a nice parking area. They've also got a store, a restaurant, and a bar. That if you're up here on vacation, all of those things are handy and nice. So we stage out of here and gather up all our people and things to take off. So it's a great place, and it is open to the public. So if you ever come up here, talk to Julie, Justine, or Bob when you get here, and they'll be happy to get you a campsite or whatever you need.
The Blacksmith's Crew says, hey Tony and the GenRight team just got off the Rubicon Trail on Saturday and
Nice.
appreciate all the prep tips that Tony gave. It was an awesome trip.
Awesome. Well, speaking of that, I was going to share with you guys, you know I'm a list hound, so I'm going over, this is my packing list of everything that needs to go in the Jeep. Then I've got my checklist of tools, and this one's specifically for the Terremoto. And then I've got my spare parts checklist. So I'm really pretty serious about this because I want to make sure that I don't forget anything. And by the way, we've got Will Rogers up here, a customer that we just finished that 392 last week. He's up here with us. Ed McCarowitz, also in the 392 called Gringo.
Anita says hi.
There's Anita,
Hi, Anita.
excellent. So Ed and Anita are joining us. We've got Sergeant Jeep Tommy, he's up here with us, and his gal, and then us. So there'll be 4 of us ripping in to get set up down at the Rubicon Springs, where we camp for a few days. Very nice, relaxing. There's a river, absolutely beautiful. So if you've never been here, obviously the Rubicon is one of those iconic trails. By the way, if you haven't figured this out, I give everybody an open invite to join me on these trips. I realize that maybe you can't make some of the other trips, but you know, pretty much every Jeep could make it on the Rubicon. Jennings took her factory Rubicon JL on 35s through here last year, and you know, got a little scraped up, but she made it. So
Only on the sides you couldn't see.
yeah, and you don't need 40-inch tires to do this. Now, if you have 40s, then it's going to be a lot more enjoyable, but you know, it's totally doable.
Where's our last 392 build?
That's here.
That's here.
yeah.
We're gonna see it
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah. So, yeah, all those guys joining us, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Now, who's here?
What I want to do is I'd like to walk you around and show you some of the other Jeeps that are here, because there's a lot of people staged out of this area, and many of them are my friends, and so hopefully we got enough service to walk around.
Yeah, hold it.
Or yeah.
You want to know who's watching?
Sure.
Okay, Albert Gutierrez is watching.
Nice.
I saw Albert at Jeep Night.
Yeah.
In his Jeep. Patrick Vaughn is watching.
Patrick.
Tyler Lawson says hi.
Patrick should be on this trip, by the way.
Ginger's watching. Hi,
Nice.
Ginger.
Nice.
Zach Guptill says howdy. Jeff Lone, howdy.
All right.
Steve
howdy.
Waterman says hi, guys. Steve Eichler
I think
is
Steve was
watching.
just here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Jeep Pope says I have my cocktail notepad and a snack ready for Tech Talk.
Nice.
Thomas Chandler is watching. Keith Lyon is watching. Hi,
Nice.
Keith.
Nice.
Mike Stewart. I think it's Mike's birthday.
Oh,
Happy birthday, Mike.
nice.
Thomas. Oh, yeah, we got them. There we go. Michael Wild is watching.
Cool.
Chico. Let's see. Robert Johns is watching.
Awesome.
Bobby Cleveland. It was you or Biden. I chose you.
Thanks.
Miguel.
Yeah, I know he's doing his speech about why he quit. Everybody knows why he quit.
Jimmy Snyder's watching. He was here.
Yeah, he is here.
Somewhere.
Somewhere, probably over the bar.
Jennifer Robertson, Cole Osmondson, and then we got Stinky McStinkerson, Chris Savage. As Tony, do you have a favorite JKU year?
I'll tell you what, everybody talks about the 12 to the 18 being the better platform, which it is, but 2014, several of the Jeeps we've built that were 2014s seem to turn out really nice. Now, I can tell you this, within a model year, when they first model year, never buy it. Like, you're asking for trouble. By the time they get to the end model year, they have it dialed. So, chances are, if you buy a 16, 17, you're gonna have a great Jeep, and chances are the miles will be a little bit lower. So, you're not gonna pick it up cheap. So, if you're gonna dump a V8 in it anyways, then buy yourself an 07 or an 08. You don't care about any of the stock stuff. So.
The Blacksmith Crew says we ran all the hard lines minus Old Sluice with 42s, and it was a gnarly but very fun trip.
Nice.
Locals said it was one of the hardest years he's seen in the last 20 years.
Yeah, when we checked in today, they said that they got a lot of rainwater through, more than snow than they usually do, and that really eroded the trail. So it'll be interesting to see. Now we're going to do what's called running the trail in and back out the same way. So we end up at the trailhead, and come back, where everybody else runs out through Cadillac. We don't go that way. There's 450 Jeeps here, and over 1,400 people. So I'm going to let them go the other way, and I'm going to turn around and go the good or hard way. So.
Rick Turner asks, are any of your TJ to LJ Tracer builds with you?
We should have some here. And we've even got a totally tricked out YJ right here. I want to show you guys.
We'll try walking around.
Yeah, we're gonna try walking around here. Yeah, without
signal.
Yeah, losing it for sure.
Jerome Balky says, "Hey GenRight crew, hope you guys have a safe trip." Two Feather Channel says, "Great 392 build."
Thanks.
Emmanuel Martin, would have been nice to see that last 392 build. Well, we got Ed's. Well, not here.
Yeah.
Here.
Okay. So on YouTube, we have Gringo, the one with the green cage, and then
Ed.
Will's, the last gray one we just finished. Both of those I did a walk around, and both of those videos are over on YouTube.
And both of them are running the trail with us. Right?
And they're both running the trail with us. Yep.
450 Jeeps.
450.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, Jeepers is big. Like, if you haven't heard of this, man, you must live under a rock. This is it.
Jason McCauley says, "Hey GenRight family, blind guy cuts more live show."
Nice.
Yanni's Sheep said, "I absolutely love all the 392 builds you guys have done so far. Keep them coming."
They are. The next one we're working on is a white one, 24.
Oh, really?
Yep. They just started on it. Yeah, it's in the shop.
Cool. yeah,
I'm walking over to your Jeep next.
Let's see. Well, little leg. Good evening.
Yeah,
We
that's
can try
fine.
walking around.
Yeah, let's try. Let's try.
Hold on.
boy.
Hold on.
Oh, boy.
Sorry.
Jennings.
Well,
You
you.
want to take it out of that thing?
Yeah.
Careful that you don't put
Okay.
something on the
I'm just
screen
gonna
and
hold
disconnect
them
it.
and see if we
Are
have.
you going micless on both?
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Okay.
Can you guys still hear?
Yeah.
Hi, Joshy.
Let us know if they're fake.
Joshy Nesser. How's my favorite bestie, Callie?
So, come on over and say hi. You got the GenRight there. Looks good. Tire carrier.
Finally got the 37s. I was on 35s forever. It's fun G. It's
Coilovers.
Yep.
Yeah. Linked it.
Yep. Finally.
Looking good.
So it's there.
You were on leaves forever.
Yes. And
Yes.
now I need tugs.
Never ends.
No, I don't have your fenders yet. It's a work in progress.
We got a question from Andrew Allard.
Okay.
For the full JKU Elite kit, do you recommend steel links or 7075 links? Are there different applications where you'd recommend one over the other?
Sure. Sure. And I can narrow it down for you like this. The steel links you have to build yourself. Okay, so if you're a pretty competent welder, the steel links are going to end up being cheaper for you to do. They're 250 wall, they're plenty heavy duty, they're going to last you a long time. The 7075 links come pre-made, and so they're already drilled and tapped to the length that you need, and you literally just assemble it, and they're really heavy duty. So as you know, the aluminum flexes a little bit and comes back if you land on it. So, but they are a little bit more money. So you just, that's really how you break it down.
Stinky McStinkerson. He says, I'm tossed between ordering Alcan leafs or the leafs you put on the budget YJ.
Oh, well,
Cost was a factor until my wife saw the stage 1 release. How do you like your YJ spring choice?
Okay, what did you choose on here? Oh no, that you used to have.
Oh, I had, I think it was tough.
Oh, really?
It was just a mediocre spring, and it didn't work out. So ask Tony how I know, or how he knows.
Okay, so I had BDS on the budget YJ. Those were fine. They're military wrap, and you're trying to get where the light
Yeah.
is. And the Alcans or Devers. Devers are also an excellent choice, but you're gonna pay $1,000 a pair. So, but you get what you pay for. So just keep that in mind.
Cut corners.
Yeah, so you always, it'll get you.
Brian Gibson says, hey Tony, thanks for the gift certificate at Jeep Night last week.
You're welcome.
Patrick says, I agree, Patrick should be on this trip.
He should be.
Steve Waterman
How
said,
we missed, I don't know.
Little Sluice was fun this time.
Yeah, and how did Steve miss coming with me? I don't understand.
Yeah.
What's up?
Anthony says, what's for dinner? Well, whatever they're serving at the ice
probably
house
the fish
tonight.
tacos.
Uh-oh.
Did you see what I did?
There we go.
The tape worked out.
You guys, it's super hard to hold two
It
phones
is hard going to-
and read all small.
Plus, there are two different ways.
Plus, we can't go too far from the Starlink.
Gary's jail's right there.
So you got
Okay, thanks, Dave.
See you, Dave.
Carrie's JL with our bumpers and stuff on there. That's great.
That's Crystal's mom?
Yep.
Crystal's mom.
So it looks like both of those Jeeps are packed and ready to go.
Brian J says, jealous from Rhode Island. Have a great trip.
Nice. Okay, let's come over this way. We'll get this BMW.
Oh, that's mine. I have a Jeep
You
too,
have a Jeep too.
but that gets better gas mileage.
Okay, so if you have this sticker right there, that means you're on this year's trip. So that's a good thing. And you got to get your wristband. As many of you know, this is Terremoto, and these were the packing lists that I was working on to get this prepped out. And I'm running the Mickey Thompson Baja Boss 42s for this trip. And this has the Fox 3.0 internal bypass shocks. Great vehicle. We just ripped it for about 3 hours drive over to Georgetown and back, and just railed the highway like it was nobody's business. Now we're back here to finish our packing, get some dinner, and then
Oh, we better stick close by because it was breaking up even over there.
yeah, that you were pretty far from it there. We should be a little bit more direct here. This is one of the Jeeps I want to show everybody, and you can kind of slide down this way if you need to. This is Brian Croft's LJ. He started building this back in 2010. He just bought it back, and it was finished in 2013. This has an LS3 and a 6L80 transmission. He bought it from a gentleman, bought it back from the gentleman up in Twin Falls, Idaho, and drove it all the way here. So, yeah, really a beautiful Jeep. Nice interior. You know, he won Rally Venture, I think it was in 2013 or 14, in this Jeep. So he's here with his wife Bailey and his dad Art to join us here at Jeepers. So that's good. But you can look down this row here and see all the Jeeps with GenRight parts. You've got this LJ right here. There's a 2-row JK right there. Another LJ, another TJ that's been stretched.
Trying to reconnect.
Oh, man, come on.
Sorry, guys.
We might have to be closer. Let's go like way back.
Takes a lot of internet to stream. Okay, here's a question.
Yeah, we can stand here and you can face this way, dude.
Okay, the Blacksmith Crew.
Okay.
2012 JKU Elite with GR high steer but 74.5-inch Curry 70s. What back spacing do you recommend? Looks like 4.5, 4.75, and 5 come up a lot.
Yes.
I'll be running the 42-inch Baja Boss.
Okay. So, not sure why you went 72 wide. That's a little bit wider than I recommend. 70 is what I recommend. So if you went that wide and now you're trying to come back, then you want to do the 5-inch back spacing. But some cast wheels are extra thick, so they're going to drag. And you might have to go with a forged wheel in order to run a 5-inch. So the safe wheel back spacing to go with would be 4 3/4. Yeah.
I don't know if they can hear on this platform. It's giving me all kinds of error messages.
Which one?
Facebook, I think.
Really? Did it disconnect and not reconnect?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Troy says keep losing you on here.
Do we need to come even closer? Like really reconnect?
Are we? Can you guys see? I hope. Hopefully Facebook's. Yeah, I guess we just gotta stay right here. It's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
What axle spline are you running on 42s, Tony?
40 spline.
40 spline.
Yeah, the 42-inch tire, man, that is a big tire, and you need to wheel with that with respect. And I'm going to say it like this. If you had Dana 44s and you went to a 37, you need to wheel like that on 60s or 70s.
Chris Savage says Tony's rocking the official Jeep shoes flip-flops. Keep it real.
That's
Love
right,
it.
That's right. I got my bathing suit on. I got my this is my shirt from the 69th Jeepers Jamboree. So yeah, a lot of fun.
Let's see.
Here, maybe we can face this way so you can see the trees and stuff. So show them something cool.
Joe Alice says LJ 1-ton build, 7-inch stretch. Can you run 2.5 coils or 3-inch coils? IBP.
Yes. Yes, you can.
Yes. Okay. Hell says hello, GenRight. Can you tell me the benefits of installing your twisted pitman arm on a 98 TJ? I've been doing Andrew Harris's build.
Okay, so the twisted pitman arm allows you to slide the front end forward 4 inches and without moving the steering box. So everybody else's solution is to just move the steering box, but that's a huge endeavor that involves lengthening a rod that connects the steering column to the steering box, in addition to moving the steering box. Don't do that. Buy my twisted pitman arm, and what it does, it allows the drag link and the tie rod to trade places, and allowing you to move that front end 4, sometimes if you're really careful, 5 inches forward.
Oh, repeat the answer about the spline that you're running.
Oh, yeah, I'm running 40 spline in the rear and 35 spline in the front.
Okay. Okay, we're back. Gosh, sorry guys. Apparently we can't walk very far away from the Starlink. Okay.
So some of the questions were, about 42-inch tires.
Yeah, speak up.
And when you're wheeling with 42s, you got a lot of bite, and you really have to be respectful of that. So just know, don't bind things up, and kind of like wheeling with 37s on a Dana 44. You've got to be gentle. So just be respectful, and you'll get through.
Okay, L. Elson asked, what year 1-ton junkyard axles would you recommend for a Jeep TJ?
Well, everybody likes the 05 and newer front end. I don't have a lot of experience with that myself because I do either Curry's or Dynatracs. I like the super high clearance that those two companies offer, and they're really high quality components, forged C's and everything. So that's why I lean that way. And if you take a junkyard axle and you fix it up so that it's comparable to a Curry or a Dynatrac, you're within $800. So.
Okay, Agua says 17-inch 4.75 Bs with TJ LJ weld on high steer with Curry 60 will clear by about 1/4 of an inch.
Yeah, on the knuckle, like 1/4.
All right. Oh, Ed's watching. He said 42s have been great. Don't think I could go back.
There you go. I think the saying is can't lose on 42s.
Heaven Guard says, hey Tony, they figured out my 4L70 transmission not shifting issue on the Connect and Cruise system, so it should get my Jeep back soon.
All right, awesome.
Joe said, thank you Tony, we'll order that next. Agua says method 105 cast beadlock.
Yeah, so I don't know how thick those are, but if that's the person that's saying they clear, then they clear.
Okay, all right, we're good.
Yeah.
We just can't go anywhere.
I don't know if you noticed when we were over there at Terremoto, but obviously that got our GenRight Elite system.
We can look at Jeeps from here a little bit.
Yeah.
Who's wheeling the BMW? Me, guys, me. I'm gonna take it through the Rubicon and see how it does.
Yeah, not well. Won't even make a mess of first ride.
Just kidding. It's staying here.
What else? So hopefully everybody heard what I was talking about with the white LJ. That is a really cool build. Took about 3 years to get it done. And Brian Crofts and his wife are going to be wheeling that in. So that's going to be really cool.
The blacksmith crew asked, do 17-inch wheels clear the Alcon brake kit for the Curry 6070?
They do, especially with a forged wheel, or like I'm running the Raceline Rhinos. That's a newer cast wheel, and the newer ones, they're now, instead of doing like a gravity cast, they're doing a pressure fed cast, and the whole process is much more refined.
Jerome says, so is Kelly Sims going to start running the Mickey 42s?
When he wears out his other ones, yeah.
Okay, Michael Long says, I have a 97 Jeep Grand Cherokee ZJ. What is the best intake for off-roading?
A lot of people prefer the K&N. That is, that has the, it's carb legal. So that's one of those ones that, I'd probably lean toward. But I know that AFE makes one too. So both AFE or K&N would be a great choice.
Okay, Matt McDonough said, what are your thoughts on the 20-inch wheels and 42-inch tires?
So I think that the ratio is wrong. I took the Mickey Thompson engineers for a ride in Terremoto and showed them how I could go on an off camber and not lose my line. And that's a super important aspect. And that's why most guys go with a 20-inch wheel on a 42-inch tire, is to shorten the sidewall so it doesn't walk. But the Mickey Thompson the way they constructed it, it doesn't walk anyways. So I don't know if you missed the part, but Jennings and I just drove 3 hours round trip to Georgetown and back on the 42s on the street, and railing the twisty road between here and there. So they're fine. And off-road, I prefer the 17-inch wheel because you have a lot more wall to soak stuff up. And if you don't believe me, track me down at one of the many events I've been all to and get a 2-minute ride in Terremoto, and you will believe me.
Anthony asked, anyone out there aftermarket 17-inch wheels for a TJ stock bolt 5x4.5?
Yeah, you can get those from Raceline for sure, unless he's looking for a used set. I don't know of any used sets offhand, but they're out there. I mean, I see a ton of stuff on Facebook Marketplace, that's for sure.
Ninja says, hey, GenRight Nation, wish I was out there with y'all. Have fun and stay safe.
Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of people here. And like I said, if you've never been to Ice House, this is a fantastic place to stop in and then head out from. You're still about 45 minutes from the trailhead from here. So
This is so difficult.
It's difficult and it's hot.
It's hot.
It is hot.
Like, can we cut this one
It's
short?
in the 90s, yeah. So,
I'm struggling to hold this and read your questions.
do you want
And
to go back over there? Or do you want to go back and put it in a mount? Or no?
we can try.
We can try.
Try.
Yeah, at least you can put one in the mount.
It's like you touch one button and it messes up the show. You touch another button, messes up the
Put
show.
it back. Stick my phone in there.
Okay.
Hopefully you can't hit the buttons.
I know, there's so many buttons on the screen and on the
There you
phone.
go. So at least you got one.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
sit down again. I'll sit down again.
Okay. Okay, good.
Stay stationary.
Okay, that's a little better.
Help.
Yeah. Best transfer case for a 97 Jeep ZJ 5.2 V8?
Well, if you're changing the transfer case, a lot of people would just say the 241, but if you're going to change it, if you're going to go through the truck, just go get an Atlas and be done. Especially if this is a vehicle you're going to continue to build, get some 1-tons in, and really wheel, you're going to want that front dig feature.
And what's the best exhaust system for a 97 Jeep ZJ 5.2 V8?
MagnaFlow makes a great, system for that. So yeah, I would definitely check out their website.
Job hazards, that's right. I think, are you bringing extra gas?
I am not. I have a 36-gallon gas tank. I think that'll get me through this one.
What's the weather like on the trail?
Good. They said yesterday was the hottest. Today I can tell you it's still freaking hot. But it's supposed to get cooler by a couple degrees each day. So should be perfect. Last night was nice and cool. We had the windows open on the motorhome. It was perfect.
Are you going to be doing another run on the shirts you're wearing?
So this, okay, if you ever come to one of my events that I keep inviting everybody to, we make shirts for everybody who shows up. Okay, so you want to get a shirt? You got to show up.
But we didn't make any for this run, did
Not
we?
this time.
Because we're not doing like a whole sponsored
No, this was
thing.
just Jennings and I coming, but
Yeah.
we've had.
But then other friends joined.
yeah, so it's cool.
Yeah.
And they already have GenRight shirts.
What size tires did you have under Aftershock?
Aftershock is 40s.
Jeep Pope says we'll be at Ice House on August 4th.
I'll be long gone by then.
Yeah. Let's see. Two Feather Channel says GenRight did an awesome job on the Atlas shifters on that new 392 build.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, if you're not familiar with an Atlas, I've also done an instructional video how to shift an Atlas, and you should watch that. It's over on our YouTube channel.
Okay. Joseph Castillo asked, what recipe did you guys go with for the white LJ? Is there a build video?
This one.
Yeah.
No, that one was kind of a custom one-off. And, remember, this is back in 2010. So now, we've got the Tracer kit and, several other systems available for that. So, now I think people would do it differently. But back then, it was a one-off.
Let's see. Michael Long asks, how do you fix overheating problem in the 97 ZJ 5.2?
So you gotta replace the radiator, the thermostat, and the water pump. Just get rid of those three, and if you still have an overheating problem, then you've got a toast motor.
L. Elson said, why do you prefer the 5 on 5.5 wheel bolt pattern as opposed to 8 on 6.5?
I get this question a lot. So the 8 on 6.5 is a truck bolt pattern, and the wheel selection for those, in the right back spacing and everything that we want is very limited. So I chose 5 on 5.5. That's been the original Jeep bolt pattern for
Oh my God.
years and years and years.
Sorry.
So the 5 on 5.5. And remember, the 5 on 5.5, everybody keeps missing this, is what's called hub centric. So if you've ever put a wheel on your Jeep by yourself, then you have to lift it up and try and find the lugs and get it on there. Well, a hub centric wheel, you don't have to do that. All you got to do is get it up on the hub, you slide it on, and then you can spin it till it finds the lugs and lock it on. So if you've never heard me say that or have never witnessed that, you are missing out, because 5 on 5.5 is somebody who works on their Jeep's dream.
Bob Becker says, on a future tech talk, can you talk about manual brake conversions for V8 swaps?
Yeah.
Thanks.
In fact, there's several here, and Jennings and I stopped by and saw one of our other customers, Grayson Beck, who had just done a manual brake swap, and he said, Tony, I can't believe how smooth it is through the rocks now. And I know that's, even our own Jeff Perkins drove Terremoto through Turkey Claw out at the Hammers, and said the same thing. He's like, I gotta have this. It's insane how easy it is.
The Blacksmith Crew says, we had a crazy amount of rain last week, but the temps were good, 45 to 80 degrees. It's not the temp, the sun is brutal. This is from a Texan.
Brutal.
Yeah,
Wait
no
for it to
kidding.
go down behind this motorhome.
Yeah.
So.
Aaron Parker, what Atlas gear ratio for a Tracer build?
Most everybody does the 4-3. So unless you're going to do V8, then I recommend the 3.0, but everybody else does the 4-3.
Rick Turner, what days of the week are the official days of the Jeepers Jamboree?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay, Andrew Allard, upgrading to 1 tons but 1 axle at a time due to budget. Which would you recommend upgrading first?
Well, the rear gets the most pressure. So, most everybody does the rear first. It's a little bit more affordable than front. Easier to get in there. So, yeah, I'd probably just do the rear first. Now, the problem is that you need to re-gear the rear. So if you don't do the front at the same time, then you're not off-roading that Jeep for a while. So
Josh asked, did we stop at Harris Ranch and get a steak?
we did not.
Not this time.
We stopped
Now we're
at,
sad.
We stopped at Grayson's and got wine.
That shirt in the RVs.
I have this shirt a lot. I like this color. It's the reason that I made my Tech Talk shirts this color, because I really like this shirt.
Let's see.
By the way, every day at Jeepers, you get a brand new shirt, and they all have something fun on it. My son Jamie does all the design on that, and it's always a lot of fun.
Sohaib says, how to fix knocking issue in a Mitsubishi 1.6, which kicks in as soon as air conditioners turn on in idle position, but fixes itself every time this stepper motor is changed.
Sounds like maybe the knocking is not coming from the engine itself, but maybe the compressor, the AC compressor. So, yeah, definitely not good. That needs to be figured out.
Samuel Orr asked, when are you coming to Michigan? Yeah, when are we? I want to go to
I
Michigan.
know. The closest we're gonna get is well, we had a connecting flight through Michigan the other
Yeah,
day.
from Cancun. We're like, why are we in Canada?
The closest I'll get this summer is Tennessee.
Eric Brady says, hey guys, hope you have a great time on the Rubicon.
It's going to be fun.
Nicholas Soler says, saludo desde Puerto Rico.
Nice.
Hi. We're all
Caught up?
Can we end this? This is so difficult.
Well, I'll give you guys another minute or two to fire in some more
I would
questions.
have to come up with a better system.
Yeah.
But it says reconnecting and stuff, even though I'm sitting right next to the
here,
Starlink. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. Well, then we're going to wrap it up unless you got some questions coming in right this second.
Ginger's laughing. The struggle is real.
I appreciate everybody tuning in. It's great. And by the way, today I talked to a bunch of people who watch Tech Talk, and it's great to talk to everybody that is pretty faithful at watching it. So I appreciate that. Thank you.
I may have missed a couple questions, but I'm not sure. They come in like one line at a time.
Yeah.
But Mike Mower, getting ready to install your high steer on a Rubicon 44. I have hydro assist. Do you have brackets yet?
The brackets, they were working on those when I left to come up here, so they've been working on them a couple days. I'm hoping I'll have something in my email box when I check it tonight.
And
so I can share that with you guys next Wednesday.
Elson asked, at what point would you build a buggy instead of a Jeep?
So it depends on the kind of wheeling you want to do. This is a great question. So, and here's what I can tell you. Years ago, I was sitting in a trail run that was for both built Jeeps and buggies. And I remember looking at the guy right behind me who was in a buggy, and I was like, man, I wish I was driving a buggy, So I went back and talked to him, and he goes, that's funny. He goes, we're sitting here talking about how we wish we had a Jeep like that had a windshield and a heater. The reality is this. If you're going to go to Moab, if you're going to go to Rubicon, if you're going to go to a lot of places nowadays, you need to be able to drive it on the street, because a lot of the trails are out and back kind of a thing, or when you do the loop, you got to go on the street. So if you're like me, I love driving my Jeep around. And maybe on a Friday night, I want to take it to go get ice cream, or I just want to use it to go to the auto parts store or whatever. I drive it back and forth to work. You have a buggy, you're trailering that thing everywhere. And that's a whole nother financial commitment for a trailer and a truck and, even more stuff. So, don't be fooled. A lot of people think, well, if I get a buggy and I roll it, then it's no big deal. Well, I can tell you, stuff still gets thrashed. So, don't be fooled.
Thomas Chandler said, what time are you hitting the trail tomorrow?
Early. We are going to be early. I want to be in front.
Troy says, have fun, guys. Looking forward to Black Hills Takeover.
Yeah. By the way, I do still have 2 spots open for our Black Hills run. You've all just asked about, GenRight run shirts. Well, I've got special ones for the Black Hills.
Patrick asks, have you packed enough wine for the few days?
We have. We have a bottle a day.
And a box.
And a box, yeah. But back to the runs. I want to make sure you guys know you can still join me for Black Hills. It's not too late. Sign up on the website. That's still open. I get an immediate email notification when that happens. We still have some open for the s'more for that. And then we, are going to Great Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion. And then we're going to do Wind Rock and maybe something after that. So plenty of opportunities to still get out there and wheel with me, including trail, our turkey run, lots of stuff. So please find time to come and join me.
A Travel For You says, how high should rear speed be from the base? Mine are touching and lots of squeaking on the lift. Feel like elephant is... Should rear speed be from the base?
I'm not sure what that is. From the base. That's not a bump stop. I don't even know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe we could try some different terms that.
Ninja says, y'all are super dedicated. Go have fun and get off the internet. Enjoy your trip. Get off. Go.
All right, we're gonna do this event big. If you don't put on your calendar right now that you're going to meet for Jeepers Jamboree, you are missing out. I can tell you that right now. So, all right, everybody, we're gonna wrap it up. Thanks again for tuning in, and I will see you next Wednesday. Probably I'll be in Sturgis by then, over at the Black Hills. So, till then, have a great time.
Bye.